It's been a long journey. Growing up with a mother who could love, and wound in the same breath changes you. But standing here, telling this story, about my journey, about my experience, is my way of taking that power back from my mother. Welcome to The Calm Before the Storm. Makina and her fiancé sit side by side at the dining table, surrounded by half-eaten pastries, fabric samples, and a pile of unanswered texts. He's trying to calm her. She's staring at her phone, scrolling through messages that stop abruptly where her mother's name used to appear. We'd been counting down the days, but each one felt heavier than the last. Silence has its own kind of noise. They say the last few days before a wedding are supposed to be beautiful chaos. But for me, it was just chaos. Absolute chaos. It was emotionally draining, and I'm mentally knackered. I should been thinking about my wedding vows, dresses, cake flavors, shoes, dresses, but my mind was elsewhere. On her, my mother, far away in Kenya, thousands of kilometers away from me, her only daughter. It had been 3 weeks since she stormed out of the house, furious, sharp-tongued, unrelenting. The door slammed behind her, like an exclamation mark on everything I hadn't said. And then, silence. Not a call, not a text, not a word. That's my mother. Then the countdown to our wedding day. Our living room was a battlefield of color swatches and half-finished wedding favors. My fiancé sat beside me, calm as always, scrolling through catering options. I was staring at my phone again, hoping for a message that wasn't coming. "Trust me," said my husband. "You've done everything you can, my love," he said softly. "Let's just focus on us. You will be fine." I nodded, but the ache didn't listen. Then the drive into the city. I sat quietly next to him while he drove. The city rolled by outside the car window, bright, alive, so unlike the heaviness I carried. The radio was low, the kind of background noise that fills silence when no one knows what to say. That's when my phone rang. The screen flashed. It was Auntie Grace, calling all the way from Kenya. I love her. She's a gracious soul, always supportive of me. I answered with a shaky smile. "Hello, Auntie." "My child," she said, her voice warm like sunlight through clouds. "How's your wedding preparations going?" she asked. "We are praying for you. Don't let the enemy steal your joy. The day will be beautiful. God is with you." She prayed over me right there in the car. And as her words washed over me, I felt my throat tighten. Maybe I wasn't as strong as I wanted to be. When the call ended, I leaned my head against the window and whispered to myself, I just wish my mother would call. Just once. At least to ask me how I was coping with the preparations for my big day. But wishes don't fix what's broken, does it? It doesn't. Then we stopped by at the cake house. The smell of vanilla hit me the moment we walked in, sweet, soft, and comforting. The cake house was bustling with laughter, the kind of laughter I hadn't felt in weeks. Margaret was always welcoming. The smile, the handshake, the laughter. Then we sat with the cake designer, in Margaret's office, flipping through sketches of buttercream dreams and gold leaf edges. She smiled, tapping her pen. "It seems your wedding is growing by the day." I laughed, awkward and tired. "Yeah, I guess love is contagious," I replied, smiling. I meant it as a joke, but the truth was, I wasn't sure who all that love was for anymore. As we walked out, hand in hand, I looked up at the sky, soft, calm, endless. Everything felt like it was finally falling into place. Thank God. But somewhere deep inside, a whisper reminded me, the calm doesn't last forever. Because I thought the hardest part was behind me. I was wrong. Have you ever tried to make peace with someone who only understood control? Would you reach out again, or let silence be your closure? They say silence can be peaceful or painful. What kind of silence are you living with right now? When is it okay to stop trying and just start healing? Is peace something we wait for, or something we choose? If silence could speak, what would yours say? "She's still my mother, but she's also my pain. Should I let her in on the most important day of my life?" After years of hurt, would you open the door again, or finally close it for good? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I really want to know what you do. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 1. Here comes the uninvited queen, my mother. The wedding hall shimmered under chandeliers, the air buzzing with laughter and clinking glasses. I could feel the music vibrating through my chest, the joy of the day finally drowning out months of chaos. I was radiant in white, my husband by my side, the future wide open before us. And then the doors opened. The music didn't stop, but the room did. Heads turned, voices hushed. She stood in the doorway like a queen in exile reclaiming her throne. My mother. To be continued. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. To be continued. Thanks for dropping your comments below.